Hey everyone, welcome back to the Hot Dog Frog Pod, where I'm joined by my co-host Will. How you doing, Will?
I'm good, man. Happy to be here.
It's been a minute, right? We haven't recorded since December, which
Hey, we
I mean a
haven't
lot's
recorded
happened.
since last year.
Yeah, all right. What have you been up to? And it's been what, like 6 weeks? What how has your 2025 been going so far?
Oh, terrible.
Really?
How many months are we in? Two? I've been sick 2 months out of 2 months.
That's
Three,
yeah.
like
I
two different instances.
I had about a week of some pretty nasty congestion. But it wasn't I don't know, it sounds like you guys got it way worse.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck it was, man, but it was the worst kind of sick. The second sick was the worst. It's like the kind of sick where you're like borderline, like like can't do anything, but like just good enough to be like I remember the days.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you can't even like I last year I got pretty sick, but whenever I was on the med like the Dayquil, I felt like
Mhm.
I was like totally fine. I was like, am I just like being a baby here?
Yeah,
And
I
then
mean,
the
most
Dayquil would
likely.
I mean, yeah. But then the Dayquil would wear off and I'd be like getting the chills and stuff and
Yeah.
it was just rough.
How about you? How's your new year, bro?
It's been pretty good. It's been pretty busy. Trying to think of what happened. I've been doing me. Mailbot
Type
got
shit.
released.
Tell them
Um
a little bit about Mr. Mail.
So I joined a game jam where I did my first ever 3D game, which was quite the task. It took 2 weeks, but we came out with Mailbot, a game about a robot delivering mail, featuring music from none other than Will and our friends Miles and Jack. Probably the best part of the game was the music. The game itself was pretty mid, but it
Oh,
was a
don't
lot of
do
fun to
that.
do.
That game was awesome.
Well, I appreciate that. I thought the music was like it just elevated it, you know. But it was fun. I'm glad I did it. So
Hey,
here
we'll
we
leave it
are.
up to the fans. Sound off in the comments for the audio only listeners if you fuck with Mailbot.
Yeah, where's the real Mailbot fans?
Yeah, there might be a lot of crossover between the Mailbot fans who just discovered that TLR actually has a podcast as well.
Well, yeah, the target audience for Mailbot was the podcast audience. So now one might be asking, well, there's such a large gap between podcasts. What is our special occasion? And that's because we are doing back-to-back guests, which has been never happened in podcast history for our podcast, at least.
in
Um,
Hot Dog Pond
and
cast
Hot Dog
history.
Frog Pod history. So give a warm welcome. We're joined by our good friend, young Richard, aka Speeg.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Not too
I'm
young
good,
though.
not too young, no. So can I
Um,
can I ask Speeg? We did this with Chalice too. Can you give some background on how we all kind of met?
yeah. So I met Cake through because Cake's kind of what started all of this. I met
He's our
Cake
he's our
through
networker.
through through Apex.
And how did you guys meet? Because that's a funny story too.
Pretty much just through pubs. I think we fought each other 3 times before I actually went into this guy's chat and was like, "Hey, man." But I don't
Big
remember
dog.
remember what our score is, but
You're
I think
probably up.
I think I think I should be up on him like 4-2 at least. I know there's a video of me somewhere, like, just killing him. I think it's on, like, TikTok or something, but
You put that boy on a TikTok?
I did, yeah,
That's
he's
crazy.
yeah, he's on TikTok. Um,
Wait, so did you come to this chat like talking shit, or was it just like friendly, like, hey, I just played you?
no, 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 so when I finally went to his Twitch, I think he was offline, so I just, like, clicked, like, the link to his Twitter, and I messaged him there. I followed him, messaged him there, he followed me back, and then he responded, and then, uh, yeah, we pretty much were just, like, gassing each other up, and whatnot. And I was like, "Hey man, well if you ever wanna play, let me know." Because at this point, I'd only been playing Apex for like 4 months, which was like my first real FPS game on PC. Um,
Really?
yeah, I was always like a
Whoa.
console player.
Yeah, because
Whoa.
you were a COD player, right?
Yeah,
Oh, that's what you like saying, gamer words.
yeah. Alright, that's not true. Anyways, so yeah, me and him ended up playing, and then I think it was during the like it was when they brought back all the old maps, and that was one of the first couple of times I played with him, I'm pretty sure, and that was when I met Joe Rogan fan.
Wow, that takes
That's
me
Will,
back.
in case people don't remember.
Lore heads will know about this.
I just remember him not talking at all, and I was like, damn, he must just not really fuck with me like at all.
Me?
Yeah,
Really?
because you weren't talking like the first 3 times we played.
Oh, I was probably being like silenced.
So, yeah, he wasn't really talking, and I was like, oh okay. And then I think I met Mop and Tofu through Apex as well, but it wasn't until like Premiere that I met like Miles and well Tyler.
Oh yeah, right.
Premiere, man. What a time.
Dude, we should have a premiere. We should, if we have time, we should talk about premiere because that is way too funny.
Well, we should talk about our first season. So
Yeah.
I'll give some background. Basically, when Premiere Beta came out, which was
Wait, what
it
is
was
premiere beta for the audio only listeners?
so Premiere is a game mode in Valorant that it's basically it's 5v5. You create teams of I think you can get 7 on your active roster, maybe 8, I can't remember. And there's scheduled game days where you queue during like a same 2 hours on like I think it
Like
was
amateur tournament, pretty much.
yeah, it's basically like rec league almost.
Hmm.
And then the top you had to get a certain number of qualifying points, which if you played every game, you basically had to go like it was really easy. It was like you had to go like 4 and 6 or something like that. So it was like over half the league was able to get in. And then you got put into a 8 person or yeah, I think an 8 person bracket. So you had 3 rounds. It was single elimination. So you had to go 3-0 to win. And yeah, I can't remember if it's like skill based, like, you go against 8 people, who have the same amount of qualifying points as you or not.
It was skill based
Um,
in the sense of like there was like different ranks of teams.
right. Yeah. So there's like different divisions basically. So like during the regular season, we only played people who were, our team average was like, I think like diamond, like low diamond at that point. So maybe it actually might have been like even like high plat, but so we
Yeah.
were mostly playing teams full of like plat 3s and diamond 1s.
And golds, silvers,
Yeah, we
one
actually, yeah, we probably
silver.
were more like plat back then. But yeah, we our first season was by far our best one. Partially because the vibes were the best. Because for many reasons. Mainly because we were actually winning some game. We basically went 1-1, I think, every single time we played until the playoffs. And then we had a pretty nice playoff run that I think our last game, the finals was like
We
what,
won.
13-11?
We won, dude.
But yeah, it was close, wasn't it?
No, we won. It
No,
doesn't
I
matter.
know we won, but I'm just saying, I think it was a good game.
It's
It
not
wasn't like
close
we,
if
like,
we
stomped
win.
them.
Oh, I don't remember. I think I know a couple of our games were like 13-8. I just don't remember what the last one
We
was.
stomped our first one because I remember we beat them and then and losers, they just didn't play. They were just done after, we smoked them. Anyways, we have the rare Premier Beta Champs, title on Valorant now, which is nice because we did not do anything in
You
the
know
playoffs
what?
after that, but
It was pretty much a dead weight on that team because I was like silver 2, like peak. It was my first time ever really playing attack shooter. Um, I think in my entire life. It's pretty dog shit. Never played FPS, so head level aim was not like a thing in my brain. It was just like shoot, and chest is the biggest piece of you, so that's where I'm always aiming. Um, and I had like in total like 3 big rounds out of like the 12 games we played. But then the finals, I wasn't actually there for it. We had to give my account
Oh, yeah,
to
Mop filled in
Mop.
for you, yeah.
Mop filled in for me from a different state and did far better than I could have ever done. Most likely was the difference maker. Won on my account, got me the fucking title, and then got put on the team next season, and we just bombed out. That was
Yeah, what
awesome.
yeah, I forgot that you didn't play in the playoffs. Yeah. It was,
Yeah,
because
I'm
our
not
normal
telling you like,
starting
oh, we don't want
lineup
him on the team or anything. It just he was just busy that day.
yeah, we didn't cut Will for playoffs. Um,
it kind of felt like that, man. I didn't want to bring this up during, but I was actually getting offers from different um Division 4 teams when that happened.
damn, we were gonna give you the super max.
Because I was, through the grapevine, people were hearing that my team is undervaluing their initiator, their Sova one trick,
Yeah,
and
we got
people were like,
the
well,
shams Twitter bombs. Leak sources say Hot Dog Frog is unhappy with his role.
Safe posted about it.
Also,
That's crazy.
that grand final scoreline was 14-12, so it went into OT.
It was close. Yeah, I knew it.
That's not that close. We won. I remember.
It was a lot of fun though. I think I was playing Sentinel, right? Because I might
Oh,
have
dude.
switched actually.
Is that when we had the Miles Duelist experiment?
Well, Miles played
Um,
Duelist for like 5 out of 6 premiere that we played.
yeah, because it would have been Speeg and Miles on Duelist, right? Because it was me when Will was playing. I was playing Sentinel because Will was playing Sova, and then we had Cake on Smokes.
Dude, that
I
guy
think
fucking hates
I
smokes.
played. I want to say I played a majority of Reyna and Cypher that premiere.
No, you weren't playing any Duelist the first season, and that was like a big point of contention. Was that like our best aimer is sitting on Sentinel? Because I remember this is when you were like mega Cypher pilled.
No, but I'm saying like for premiere beta, I'm pretty sure I played some Reyna because I think I didn't have a good like understanding of util yet. So Cake was just like throw this guy on Reyna, let him like shoot around and just do stuff.
Hmm.
Hey, who knows? Huh? All that matters is we took home the trophy.
But the seasons after is where the meat of the story is.
Yeah.
Part of the problem with the seasons after those, I don't think I played a single playoffs after the first one because I was always busy.
Yeah, you pretty much were the founding pillar that crumbled.
Well, it didn't help that like I was pretty much single handedly moving us up a division since I was Ascendant 3 at the time. And then I would not play and I'd usually get subbed in for by like I think Will you subbed in for me.
Yeah, I got
Um
kicked.
so it was
I
like a
got
600
benched.
elo difference.
I got benched for this guy to not show up.
Okay, well that's my bad. I thought I was gonna play. But the vibes were still kind of iffy for a lot of it. And I think it's probably good we took a I think if we played again, it would be
It would be
better.
I think the vibes for Valorant are chalked. I think everybody went their own way. I think this game is too
Yeah.
stressful. But um I know the biggest point of conflict was some people wanted to take it more serious and other people didn't. Such as like some people wanted to practice executes and other people wanted to just like DM a couple times and go in. And I think that's
Yeah.
where like the biggest stress point was. But I think there was also a time when we had me and Chalice, who were both at the time Silver Peak, playing, and that was like insane. If you did, there was like one game I think it was me and Chalice.
Well, you guys are about what 500 elo above that now, so
Yeah, you've come a
we
long way, man.
Yeah, I peaked plat 3. Almost, I peaked plat 3 like 90.
damn. I didn't realize it was that high.
Okay.
Well, so anyways, Speak, you still work at the Froyo shop?
Yeah, I'm still doing my.
I don't mean to
No,
sorry,
no,
I
no.
just
It
that
was just
abrupt.
it was just a
Yeah,
transition.
no, the one in San Jose, right? Off the
Yeah,
corner of La Grande and 16th.
Yeah, I think it was
yeah.
like 1625 zip code 98215.
Yep,
With
that's the one.
Richard
Oh,
Open 10
nice.
to 10. Yep.
So, by the way, is it true your pin number is 642? No,
It says here
um,
in my notes that you were named after a pretty famous guy, Richard Ramirez.
Okay. Well, let's not do all that.
I'm curious what your thoughts on frozen yogurt flavors are, and what I mean by that is like, is there what's the climate of because you see in ice cream there's kind of this
Like cookies
arms
and cream
race,
is goat,
right? But there's this kind of arms race in ice cream that is like
vanilla's goat.
okay, there's this arms race in ice cream where there's these just wacky flavors, and it feels like Froyo is like kind of not
Pistachio
following
sleeper.
not following suit. I'm curious, Speak, if you have thoughts on this and what your kind of favorite Froyo flavors are.
Oh man, talking about Froyo on my day off. Let's see. Um, I don't know. Where I work, we don't really have like silly, wacky, fun Froyo flavors. We have like the more like
It's a pretty
the
serious
working
shop.
man's like yeah,
The
shop.
working man's froyo.
Little blue
Like
collar froyo.
our two most popular are just like plain tart and Greek honey. Like people will come in, they'll get like
Yeah,
2
let me get
pounds of that.
axle grease. Let me get axle grease froyo. Let me get O'Keefe's working man hands froyo.
You guys have fluorescent light froyo?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Stale
white collar.
water.
That's my
Like
bad.
we
Yeah.
don't have like cool spoons or anything. Our cups are just like blue cups. You know, there's no drawings or like cool writing on it. It's not fun. There's no like silly monster. Like and you go to Menchie's, like this like the spoons there are pink. They got a little guy coming out of it.
Whoa.
They got a guy coming out of it?
Yeah, like it's a lot cooler than
You would
where I
never
work.
catch me eating out of a spoon with a guy coming out of it.
Yeah, same. So what you're
I
saying is
would
that
catch
you
you.
have straight froyo shop and
Yeah,
Munchies is gay froyo shop.
well, I mean Menchie's, Yogurtland, places like that, you know.
You know what? It sounds like there's something to uncover here. Let's just take this moment since this will be public and let's just shoot it out into the void. Say how much you fucking hate your manager now, because it kind of sounds like you're kind of like hinting at that. You can
I
name
don't
drop them as well if you
I
want.
don't hate my manager. My manager
You can
my
also state who's
my
saying it.
manager is insane, by the way.
She's
Yeah,
insane.
She'll show up like an hour late. She's like, "Yeah, my bad. I was out drinking last night," and I'm just like, "Oh, okay."
that's regular. That's
You
some
you you
regular.
kind of have to be a little crazy to be like a froyo shop manager. I've always said.
Yeah, it's not for the
You
weak.
gotta
I
be a
is
little
what I'm
crazy to
Yeah.
realizing.
run this shop.
Yeah. You can't have all your marbles. If you're
No
gonna be doing
rest
something
for the
like that.
wicked.
Yeah.
Dude, looking at somebody, I know they can run the fuck out of a froyo shop. Well, how about this? What are some fucking awesome froyo flavors? And in the realm of Nathan for you, poop flavor. Poop flavor was almost the pinnacle.
Well, I haven't had any poop flavor from anywhere, but I have had like this cake batter from Menchie's, and that one was really good. But see, I feel kind of spoiled working where I work because our froyo and
You get
I
unlimited
I don't wanna
froyo.
I don't wanna brag about it, but it's definitely a lot higher quality than, like, Yogurtland and Menchie's.
Okay, so I need to know how.
So
Like,
it's
what is the
imported
difference?
it's imported from Greece, and we make it fresh, like, pretty much every day.
Yeah, somebody lied to you. You telling me you're importing Greek yogurt from Greece?
You don't believe he has Greek artisan frozen yogurt?
Somebody lied to you, bro. What
Yeah. Did your
the
did your manager tell you that? Yo,
Dude,
this shit's from Greece. On God.
it's shipped in, like, every fucking week, and it's just it's a lot too. I don't like when I'm there on delivery days because it's a lot of, like, lifting, and that's just not that's
that
just
shit
not
came from
fun.
Anaheim, bro. Your manager in the interview was testing the waters. They said that, then they said, "You see the poles out there with the signs? They came from Poland."
I
Oh.
think I think I think Speeg is telling the truth, honestly. All jokes aside, because if the branding and all that stuff is as plain as he says it is, like something's got to distinguish them.
Oh yeah, they
They're
they
they're
tell
they're
the
a no
customers it's
BS.
from Greece.
Yeah, it's a no
Uh,
BS froyo shop, bro.
the thing about that, like, excuse is that when someone asks why it's so expensive, that's what I tell them, and then they're just like, "Oh, okay." They don't question it or anything, and I'm just like, "I'm off the hook. I don't have to answer any more
Wait,
questions."
that's fire.
I was like, "Oh, it's imported every week from Greece," and they're just like, "Oh, okay, I understand." And then they'll pay like their $20 for 1 cup of yogurt, and I'm just like, "Yeah, fine by me."
Wait, how much is it actually?
Well, the frozen is by ounce. It's $1.25 per ounce. But people will definitely go in there and spend like $25 on like a single cup of yogurt just because they fill it like all the way up.
But to be fair, that's like nothing.
And then the actual fresh yogurt is like by ounce. So it's like $10 for 7 ounces, 12 dollars for 10 ounces, and then $24 for 24 ounces. And those are only for like real eaters. Only real eaters get the 24 ounces of
Only
actual
only real
fresh.
froyo heads.
That's really nothing, bro. Like I don't know, bro. When I go, I'm trying to spend at least like $90.
People
So
do, man.
that's like pretty much nothing for me because I'm in there. I'm buying like a 24-ounce cup of just candy toppings, maybe like three. Maybe there's a fat cup of gummy worms.
I think when Billie Eilish went, she spent like 120 on like all her friends. I mean, she didn't pay, but
Wait, yeah, can you tell that story for the pod?
yeah.
Don't get
All
too
right.
eager now.
All right, my bad.
All right. So there I was in my little apron and hat behind the counter,
All right, I'm imagining.
taking people's orders and
For
stuff.
audio only listeners, this
And
is a
then
little bit of a story here.
yeah, for the AOLs. And
Whoa.
for the
Whoa.
audio only listeners. Yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
this guy's spitting.
Sorry, I have slang. I'm using language. My bad. But yeah, so I see her brother first. I don't even see her because there's like she's with the crowd and
Mr.
she's
Phineas
really
Eilish?
yeah, she's really small. Like so it's hard to see her in like a crowd, you know
Ha
what I
ha
mean?
ha ha,
But I
yeah.
see her brother and I'm like, that guy looks kind of familiar, and I can't really like put my finger on where, but he walks by pretty much, and then they all walk in, and I'm like, I think Billie Eilish just walked in to my coworker, and she's gone. She's not even at my side anymore where she was. She's in the back telling our fucking lead that like Billie Eilish just walked in, and she's freaking out. I'm kind of just like a chill guy, you know. I'm playing it cool. I'm just like
Ah,
Billie
he's
Eilish,
so
you know,
chill.
shoulder shrug,
Is she
nonchalant.
bigger than you?
No,
Or are you the same size?
I'm taller than her.
Okay.
She's really
And
really
and
small.
he's stronger than her.
That I can definitely lift more than Billie Eilish. Anyways, so
We'll
yeah,
put
she
a pin
comes in
on that.
with all her friends, and they all get like, you know, they get their fixings and whatnot, and they come up to my skill. She could have walked up to anybody's skill,
Holy shit, dude. She wants you so bad.
and yeah, they all put their froyos on, and I'm, you know, I charge it, and then all of them, not a single one of them was like, oh, I don't want peanut butter. They all wanted peanut butter.
Oh, you're so in.
So I was just
Damn.
I was just passing all the cups to my coworker, making her do the work because I hate the way our peanut butter thing works. Like I hate scooping it because it just makes a mess. So I let her do the dirty work while I, you know, chit chat it up with, you know, the
No,
celebrity.
let's call it what it was. You were straight macking.
No, I wasn't macking with Billie.
You were straight macking.
No, I have a girlfriend, so I wasn't doing none
Yeah,
of that.
Billie Eilish.
No, it's I'm not dating Billie Eilish.
Okay, well,
Um,
my question is, how do you know it was Billie Eilish? What if it was just another
Yeah, did
like,
she sing? Did she like
well,
prove it?
was she crying ink?
no,
Well,
she
because
wasn't
what if it
crying.
was just like another like just some just people, just very Irish people?
No, it looked exactly like her, and I mean her brother looked exactly like her too. And then
What?
even people that were, like, outside were,
Whoa.
like, on the fucking glass, like, "Oh my god, that's Billie Eilish," you know, they were freaking out too.
Damn, they were fogging the glass up too?
Yeah, they were being freaks outside. It was just a bunch of teenage girls,
If
you
I
know how
saw
that goes.
Billie Eilish, you know what I would say? I'll
She's the
say,
bad
"What
guy.
up, Billy?"
Oh,
That's what I would say. "What's up, Billy? What's up, Bill?"
That's pretty chill.
that is pretty chill. I wish I was that chill.
I
Never
make up
happened.
a nickname so they know I'm cool.
What
But what's up, Billiard?
what Hey, Billy Billiards, huh? We gotta hit the tables soon, huh? What flavor did she order? Do you remember?
I think she just got the
This
plain
guy
tart. I
Tyler.
think
I'm just making conversation,
she's
bro.
just so excited.
Well, yeah, okay,
Um,
okay. What was she wearing? What was she wearing?
she was
Nah,
wearing all black with the scarf, Tyler.
now you know what?
And,
Fuck y'all.
you know, Tyler, she came in and she looks exactly like her pictures. I thought a lot of that was edited. It's not. She looks exactly how she looks online. It's
You thought she
insane.
was
Oh,
just like an AI like generated
No, but
celebrity?
I
what
thought,
if
you
it
know,
was
you'd see more
Phineas?
of like her acne and whatnot, you know, or like some kind of facial flaws, but she looks
So you're
like, you
hating.
know, she really
No,
takes
she's
care of
perfect. She
herself.
was just perfect.
No, she looks really like, you know, she takes
There it
care of
is.
herself.
There it is, folks. There it is, folks.
That's all right. You know what? I'm just
But I think she just got plain tart because her friend was kind of the group leader. You could tell she was like, "When I come here, I get this one, so you have to get this one." And I always get peanut butter, so she was kind of just bossing like everyone around.
Oh my God, Billy,
damn.
if you're listening, I would never let somebody else be the group leader, and neither would Tyler.
Tyler thinks you
Yeah,
deserve
that's
better.
I was about to say the same thing
Billy, if
actually.
you're listening, I know a young Jewish guy who's the group leader.
He's kind of the group leader wherever he goes. It's insane.
Hey, Billy, L'chaim. That's all I'm gonna say. All right.
Yeah, no, take this moment. Take this moment. Give me your best, like Billy, like pour your heart out. She's listening right now. She's
Yeah.
on air. She's actually one of the three fans.
Yeah,
It's-
she was the target audience for Mailbot actually. I don't know if you guys
That's
knew
right.
I could see it. Makes sense.
The target audience is one person.
Maybe Tyler.
that.
Yeah, go ahead. This is you have the floor for this moment to just.
I have to. No, I can't do that.
You got it, dude. Like Billy, I know you're listening. Billy, Bill, come on, you got it.
Billy.
Yeah, it's all
A
the fans listening.
uh,
And maybe throw something in there for Phineas, so he knows you're a good guy.
Yeah, because I think like they're pretty tight from what I
Yeah.
understand. So you got to go through him first.
So
all
like,
right, hold on.
what's your
Hey,
what's your spiel?
Hey Billy, I really liked your last album. It really moved me. Phineas, you pretty nice with it on the keys.
What is this? You were in New York for like 1 year of your life. What is this accent you're doing? Talk normal.
He
What?
did. He did
That-
pull out. He did pull
Yo,
out a New York accent. That
How
was
was
insane.
that? How was that?
you
That's
said,
just me
yo,
talking.
yo, Billy. Yeah, it's like a fucking Brooklyn
Hey
Christopher
Billy.
Walken you're doing. Hey, Billy. I'm a big fan of your album.
All right, I'm done with this topic. I don't
Alright,
like. All right, I'm thinking it's a good time to shake things up and head to our old reliable, huh? The topic wheel.
Oh, I like the topic wheel.
Uh,
All right, we have some interesting ones on here. I'm just gonna give it a spin and let's see what happens.
wait, we didn't go over this, but after this spin, can we add froyo flavors?
All right. Oh,
Oh, we got. Let's go,
old
goat.
head
man.
gamer.
We have goat head giver of the group. Okay.
We do not have goat
All
head.
right,
giver
well,
of
you
the
guys
group.
can discuss second, I guess. No, it's
I
old
see,
head
'cause
gamer.
Tyler's going first.
Old head gamers. Will, why don't you explain this one since this is your topic?
Yeah. So old head gamer. What are some like old head gamer things? Like movement in a game. Old head. Like, oh, I fucking hate Apex Legends. Too much jumping around like a little bug, a little cricket. Or is it like, you know, TTK is something something.
Yeah, those boomers always complain about the TTK.
Audio only listeners. That means time to kill.
I feel like old heads they like they really like games with like ducks in them that you
Yeah.
can shoot.
And like maybe a little
Um,
dog that can like go get it.
Yeah, and
'Cause they don't
like
want to do the work.
they don't want to like fake shoot though like a controller. Like they want to use like a real like something that looks like a pistol almost.
They want an actual rifle aimed at the TV.
Yeah.
Well, to be an old head gamer, they want a real rifle, a real field, and a real fucking duck.
God, I really just want to say anything like Nick Merckx related almost. I
You
just
think
If
Nick
if
Merckx is
you
old head
enjoy,
gamer?
yeah, definitely. Like he doesn't really do much other than like rage on Twitter at people who are like, I don't know, half his age and just play controller.
Mhm.
So
A
I don't know. I
controller.
think
That's old head gamer.
that is that. Yeah,
Yeah.
controller in a any kind of FPS is old head. Unless you're doing
Yeah.
that for like a living, like COD, I guess. But I mean, even then, most COD heads are pretty fucking old.
I would argue that old head gamers tend to like things that can anything that can't run on like Excel, pregnancy tests, anything over like maybe 8-bit is kind of out of their realm. Like,
Yeah, it requires more than like 8 megabytes of RAM.
yeah, I feel like anything past like 1998 is kind of like old head status.
So like but then you could argue there is some movement that old heads would like, right? Because like Quake came out in I think '96 or something, and
But
that
that's
had
that
bunny hop and rocket jump.
but that wasn't like as popular as, let's say, like Mario.
Mario.
I'm talking about OG Mario.
Like you're talking about like NES Mario.
He's talking about bits and
No,
bytes.
what do you
Mario.
think I am, bro? That's a new school. I'm talking about old school Mario.
He's talking about arcade machine Mario.
No,
Oh,
bro, that's new school. Come on, I'm talking about old school Mario.
He's just doing the Key and Peele bit.
Bro's
Mario.
talking about Pong. He's talking about asteroids.
No,
He's talking
bro.
about going outside hitting the ball to
I'm
stick.
talking about graph paper.
Bro's
Fill
talking
in
about
this.
tic-tac-toe.
I'm talking about
Bro's talking
graph
about
paper.
X's and O's. Damn, we tied again.
Have you not seen this picture of the rough draft of Mario? It's like graph paper, 4 blocks filled out with red, and then Mario, but in like 4x4 graph paper blocks.
Oh,
That's the old head Mario stuff.
that's how they used to make pixel art. Back
Yeah.
in like the '80s and before.
So that's Mario. That's the Mario old heads like.
Damn, that graph paper Mario, that is old head gamer.
That is pretty. Yeah, that is pretty old head gamer. I think. Oh man, I lost my train of thought so fast. That was
Let's spin the
embarrassing.
wheel. Let's spin the wheel. I feel
That
like
was
we
so
got this one.
embarrassing.
Put
Oh,
Froyo
man.
flavors on there as well, though. I really like that
All right.
topic.
Froyo flavors. Okay. All right.
Oh,
sorry.
perfect.
just-
We got freakiest guy in the group.
All right. Who is it? Now we got reoccurring dreams. Speak. You mentioned that you had one that you thought of. Can you want to
I
share?
I've had multiple reoccurring dreams to the point where it's kind of scared me. So I had this one dream where it was like I lived with a good amount of my family actually in this really big house, and um pretty much like throughout the dream, you see everything in detail because it's your dream, obviously.
Yeah,
But
pretty
I
much.
had I had another dream like 2 weeks after that, and it was the same house, same situation, and the details were down to the like exact like outlet in the wall. It was so insane. Like, I remember the same outlet in the wall, and that's kinda what, like, was like, "Holy shit," like, I remember that being there, like, 2 weeks ago. And it kinda took off, like, right where it started, which was where I had to clean the backyard 'cause, I think we had just got the house, but the backyard was unfinished. So I, like, take a bunch of stuff out, clean out the pool, and I only got, like, halfway done my first dream, but my second dream, I had to go and I was doing labor pretty much in my dream.
Hmm. Interesting.
Um, so yeah, my second dream, I think I finally finished everything up, but it was just the way that it was like the same people in that dream, the same like house, the same neighborhood, the same task.
Did you like pick up from where you left off in the second dream?
Yeah, yeah.
Whoa.
And that's what was so like I woke up and I was like, that's not real. Like that's just really weird.
You building a mansion in your dreams or something?
Yeah, that's the first time that's ever happened to where I had like a recurring dream and I thought it was so weird. Yeah, even the bathroom was the same because I'd gone to the bathroom twice in that dream. And luckily, you know, what happens in your dream doesn't always happen in real life, thankfully, because I think I did go pee.
That's funny you say that because my reoccurring dream is very similar vein to that. Um, it's so I used to never have this issue. I don't know why I started doing it recently, but I think like a couple years ago, what happens is if I wake in the middle of the night and I have to pee really bad, sometimes I'll be like, dang, I don't want to get up and pee because this is gonna take me forever to go back to bed. So I'll just go back to bed and be like, whatever.
Uh-huh.
Almost every time without fail, I will have this dream. And it's like it's I guess it's not necessarily the exact same dream, but it's very similar where it'll be some regular dream, and all of a sudden I have to go to the bathroom in the dream, and I go to this giant like public bathroom. Like you can think of like locker room style where it's like those like
Oh, now we're
So it's
talking.
like the
those
Costco, but for bathrooms.
yeah, well it's like yeah, exactly. It's this giant room or it's like this really long like winding bathroom. There's like usually tiles on the floor and on the walls, and there's just endless urinals and stalls. None of the stalls ever have doors, and they're always really like narrow, and they're almost always like not. This is kind of gross. They're almost always like not flushed. Like there's something in
You're
there.
dreaming of poop?
You have really
No, no,
nasty dreams
You're
about like
dreaming of
hey, no,
poop?
let me,
public
let me, let me, let
bathrooms.
me. No, bro,
What?
let me finish, bro.
You have poop and pee dreams?
I'm usually barefoot in these dreams, which is really gross to me.
That is
So
super gross.
I'm walking around this public bathroom barefoot, and I'm just trying to find somewhere to go to the bathroom. I never can find a good place because there's like there's just like stalls everywhere or urinals everywhere, and it's like, damn, like everyone's gonna see me right here or whatever. And it's so foul. And I always wake up and I always think, damn, did I just pee myself? And no, I don't ever. But like this happens every time. So now whenever I wake up in the middle of the night and I have to pee,
When's the last time you peed yourself?
um, like a long, long time ago.
Dude, I must have been like 9.
I think I did it in the sixth grade, and I was really embarrassed because like I had never done it before, and I don't know
Actually,
how to
I
do it.
remember. I remember the last time I peed myself, I was in 2nd grade and I had to go to the bathroom really bad, and it was reading time where the teacher reads to you and you can't get up or go. And I was like, bro, I need to pee so bad. And she was like, no, 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 you gotta wait for us to finish reading this book, this chapter. And I was like, please, she's like, you're being disruptive. And I was like, I have to go. And she's like, no. And she made me sit. And I was like, dude, I'm busting at the seams right now. And so I was like, I gotta go. And I like peed myself on the way to the bathroom. That's how bad it was.
I
Because
could
when
see
you're a
you
kid,
doing
you
that.
can't really, your pee gauge is kind of like it's not centered yet, you know?
It's not
And
Yeah.
calibrated.
yeah, you don't have a calibrated piss. And so I told the teacher, I'm like, bro, I peed myself. And she's like, what the fuck? So she went to the lost and found to find pants for me. Um, and she came back with like an 8-year-old girl's juicy sweatpants. Um,
Wait,
so I was like
this
eight
that's
years
that's
old
fire.
wearing juicy sweatpants. smelling like piss for the rest of the day. Mind you, this was only like an hour and a half or 2 hours into the school day.
Bro, you just described my dream woman, by the way.
Me at 8 years old in juicy
No,
sweatpants?
the juicy sweatpants smelling like piss.
Oh, okay. Dude,
I didn't
okay.
I didn't
I
know
don't
what
know
you
if
meant
this.
either, so I was kind
Yeah,
of thrown
that
off.
was crazy.
take you.
Because you
Okay.
had just said like 8-year-old, like
Yeah,
No,
that was
okay.
crazy.
No, dude.
Like-
you guys can get me in trouble.
you're getting yourself in trouble.
Nah,
Okay,
you
okay.
guys. Nah, okay. Take Will out of the equation and then pretend you heard what I
Just an
said.
8-year-old then?
No,
Not
stop.
a
No,
dude.
okay. Never mind. We'll give it.
No. No, let me. I don't know if this is like a reoccurring dream. It kind of is. You let me know. So I had a couple weeks ago. I had this dream that I was in. Like it was like classic scary dream. It's classic horror dream. You know, you wake up and you're like, you know, we've all had that, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so and I remember this, and it was like I'm in this old abandoned cabin. Da, 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 there's like stuff going on. It's dark. It's windy. There's branches hitting the window, and I see something moving outside. And then like I don't remember exactly what, but it was definitely like a Pokemon. And it wasn't a scary Pokemon. It was probably like damn near like a freaking I don't know, like a Squirtle jumping through the window and getting me. And that woke me up. And I was like, what the fuck? And then I went back to sleep. But this happened 4 times in a row with different Pokemon, but none of them were scary. They're all like stage 1 baby Pokemon jumping through the window to get me. And by the third time, I was genuinely pissed off. The third time I woke up, I was like, what the fuck, man?
You had the Bidoof jumping through the window.
Yeah, no, seriously. And I was like, what the fuck? Why is this scaring me? Like, why is this the third time this exact trope has scared me? I should be metagaming my dream now. That's my reoccurring dream.
I'm sorry that happened. A recurrent scary dream sounds awful.
Dude, yeah, it's probably one of the scariest things that can happen.
Have you guys ever had sleep paralysis before?
Oh my god, I
Oh,
used to
yeah.
have sleep paralysis almost every night when I was a kid
Really?
until I beat the man.
He beat the man.
I had sleep paralysis so often that I like would not sleep because I was so tired of having it. But I also there was the last time I had it. This is no bullshit. This is like crazy. The last time I had sleep paralysis, I was I think like 15, and you know how when you have sleep paralysis, you're like for like a second you're like fighting to like move, you know? You're like ah.
Yeah.
I was like, "Fuck this, dude. I gotta do it this time. I'm not like I'm not messing around. I'm not a bitch." So I like fought with all my might. Like you know like Bruce Banner turning into Hulk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like doing that. I was like, "Ah!" And I broke through. And I broke through sleep paralysis. I stood up and there used to be like a mirror next to my bed, like next to the pillows, and I broke through, looked like stood up in sleep paralysis and then looked at myself in the mirror and then I woke up and I haven't had sleep paralysis since.
Yeah, you became a man that day.
That's pretty much like that's like Native American rite of passage stuff, like you know.
Yeah, I got goosebumps right now.
Let's hit the wheel, man. This dream stuff is starting to creep me out.
Okay. We'll do one more spin here. We got some good ones still.
Do a few spins, dude.
All right. What is the biggest thing you can think of?
Yeah, okay. Shit.
I'm thinking
I got
Empire
two.
State Building.
I got two right now.
All right.
Jupiter and Saturn.
That's
Okay.
pretty fucking big, unfortunately.
That is pretty huge. Which one is bigger? Are you counting the ring as part of Saturn?
No, but isn't the ring bigger than Saturn?
Well, the ring would make Saturn bigger, but the planet Jupiter is bigger.
No, but isn't the ring bigger because it's like on the outside of it?
Yeah.
So technically it's bigger.
Okay, good talk. Speak. What's the biggest thing you can think of?
Well, I was hoping he wasn't going to go into space. I was trying to keep things
Yeah,
like,
it's a
you
little
know,
bit cheating.
Earthbound.
That's cheating?
But
Earthbound? Okay,
I
Earthbound,
guess
Earth.
okay, yeah, can we do Earth first? Because I don't like that we
Okay,
just
well,
instantly
why
took
don't we
flight.
start? Why don't we start like in your city?
The biggest thing in your room right now. Go.
Biggest thing in my
Mm.
room? Bro, me. Wait,
Yeah.
no, not
You're
like
not
that though.
Fucking big back.
Wow, god damn.
Biggest thing? Well, in what terms of big? Like big in like taking a lot of mental space, or big is like physically big?
I think we just
'Cause,
think
like, an
physically big.
idea,
We don't
it
want to
could be
get too.
big.
No, we don't want to get too like deep
'Cause I
for
have
the
a
AOLs.
grimace. I have a little grimace on my desk that's not big, but, like, the idea of it's huge.
Its aura is big. Is what you're saying.
Biggest thing in my room right now, I would have to say is dang, probably this is tough, dude. There's just so many things in my room. There's so many
Yeah,
things
but
in my
what's like the
room.
tallest one?
Oh, the tallest?
Oh, tallest?
Yeah.
Probably my
Probably
water heater.
probably me, if I'm being
I,
honest.
so you have nothing that's like just
You
Yeah,
have
towering.
nothing over 5'3"?
there's
I
nothing over 6'4".
he is
God
not
damn.
6'4".
Yeah,
See, and
I don't know if I've been in
the
my room higher than 7'2", honestly.
you guys
yeah,
are not this tall.
so for lore heads, you might want to write that down.
They're not 7'2" and 6'4". They're just making
You know,
shit up.
the
Anyways,
one guy
for
under
me,
5 feet,
Yeah,
by the way.
I
it
round
would
up.
probably
I'm
be
like
this
7'1".
shelf that I have. It's pretty tall and it's got like blankets on top of it that kind of extend the height
No,
of
you
the shelf.
can't put attachments on it.
You can definitely put attachments on it.
Well, then me and a hat. Me with
You
the
are
hat is the
small.
tallest
You are
thing.
as small as an oak.
Dude,
You're fun
small as a
sized.
little you're as small as a juniper bug.
Dude, you are atom sized.
All right, let's
Oh,
go
that's pretty
next.
small.
Okay, well if I'm Adam
That's
size,
that's
you're the
teeny tiny. Just
yeah,
saying.
okay, dude.
Alright,
You're the size of a freaking oat.
That's
uh
we just circled back to what I said. Like,
I'm
let's just spin the
I'm
wheel,
spinning, I'm
please. Thank
spinning.
you, because this guy,
That was a
I
callback.
can't deal
That
with
was
this
a
guy
callback.
right now.
Dude, Will just cannot stop getting topics on the wheel,
I was
man.
excited for this one. I was very
Okay.
Alright,
excited for this
goat
topic and to
animal
talk about this
combos.
topic.
What is the best animal
So
combos?
I'll go first if you don't mind. I saw an AI generated
You
image.
just yes, please go ahead.
I saw an AI generated image and it was like your month equals your animal combo. And one of them really stuck with me. It was a turtle and a lion. And I just remember thinking like, wow, that thing has no weaknesses. Like that
A
has no
tie-on.
predator.
A tie-on.
Yeah, it pretty much had
Or a
like the
lurtle.
claws, the fangs, but it also had the hard back like protection. And it could go in water. Like I just thought like how
I
could
could
this thing
probably
have a
think of a
predator?
counter to that.
How could that have a predator?
Well, I could probably be the predator to
Well,
that.
you're definitely in. Never. Yeah, go ahead.
I could probably be the predator to that.
I think you could. Go ahead. Like, let's hear your guys' goat animal combos. Because for me, that one stuck with me really,
That
really,
is honestly,
really
yeah,
hard.
the perfect blend of offense and defense. That's not a bad pick at all, Speeg.
Thank you.
So that's pretty much like a meathead answer. That's like a that's like a bronze pick. I think I would go something a little more cerebral. Um, best goat animal combo would probably be
Like what? Cat dog? Like, what are you gonna say?
uh, probably an ant with a human mind.
Hmm.
I think he would get stepped on probably. That
Well,
are
well,
you a 4-year-old? Is that? Do you remember
well,
thinking of that when you were 4?
Yeah,
And
Will, what
you
about
just
this?
cycled back to that?
Anteater with human mind. Checkmate.
okay, so that's actually I hadn't thought of that yet. So that's actually a pretty good combo.
What about anteater with turtle shell?
What about
It becomes a lot stronger.
what about human with ant mind?
Oh, fuck.
What if we went away from goat
Society
animal
of Human
combos?
was ant mind?
What if we went away from goat animal combos to freaky animal combos? Because I feel like you can
Oh.
put an anteater with anything, and it's almost
Suckerfish,
definitely gonna be freaky.
suckerfish,
God, no, that's
suckerfish
crazy.
anteater,
It's got the long tongue, obviously for ants.
and the suckerfish to breathe really good.
What about like rabbit human combo?
Oh, the two horniest things in the world.
Yeah,
Nonstop fucking.
that's
I
a
can
freak
respect that.
animal.
That is a freak animal. Imagine getting caught by the rabbit man. That's
Dude, dude, the rabbit man, dude, the rabbit man front shots going a mile a minute, brother.
That's crazy.
That's
Um,
wild.
are
Let's
there-
do another one. Let's do another topic.
Okay.
Well, did Tyler do his goat animal combo? I don't.
Yeah, he did anteater human mind.
Oh, okay, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, I think I win that one.
That was
I don't know
pretty
how it would fare
cerebral.
against turtle and lion, but
Yeah, sorry to steal your thunder of the way I kind of just
I'd rather
took off
take it
with
off.
it, but
That's all right.
Guys, we got goat animal combos round 2. Anteater human mind.
All right, this one's a little milder. Do you want to do this or spin again?
We could just touch over it. I think we can honestly do a longer one today. I think
Okay.
we
I'm
can do a few
absolutely
of these.
down for a longer one. I think
Yeah.
yeah,
All right,
sounds
all
really
right, all
good.
right. So New Year first. Okay, so we're here to talk about New Year's resolution progress.
Because it's New Year's for audio only listeners. It's the new
Did you
year
guys
now.
have? Yeah, it's actually yeah. We're a month and a half into the new year, so we've made some good headway. Did you guys have New Year's resolutions?
I actually did have a New Year's resolution.
Oh wow.
The biggest thing for me was just to stay committed to like the gym and keep working out as much as I was because I was working out pretty often, like 4 days a week for the most part.
And you've pretty much fallen off, right?
Yeah, so for the AOLs, I had gotten injured in on a trip to Vegas where I kind of just blew out my right shoulder.
Your right
So
arm
my right shoulder. So I
connected
haven't
to your
really
arm.
yeah, but I mean the bicep and everything else is fine. It's just the shoulder, the shoulder joint. Anyways, yeah.
Goon
So
convention.
yeah, I had messed that up, and I have not
Goon
been to the
con.
gym in maybe about 3 weeks or so. So I definitely have fallen off of my resolution. Obviously not by choice, and all I want to do is get back in the gym. But
Yeah,
you know,
me
you
too,
got
dude. I
take
hear
some time
you.
off, take some
No,
time
for
off, and
real.
let it heal.
Dude,
Cause my
I love the gym, dude.
you've been going to the gym a lot lately.
No, I'm in the same boat as you. I haven't right now, but it's been not too long, not too
Well,
long, but
we got to get you in there because you're looking noticeably natural right now.
Oh my god.
yeah, no, it hasn't been too long, but God, I fucking love feeling that steel in my hands, that iron, lifting it
Yeah,
up,
those
putting it
beads of
down.
sweat dripping
Oh my
down
God.
your body.
I gotta say, man,
Oh, dude.
having callus in your palms is a really good feeling.
Yeah.
Will, what's your New Year's resolution, if you have one?
Um, honestly, the last time I made a New Year's resolution, it was the classic, let's just run. And I did it for like 2 months. And this year, I want to do something different. I want to do something nobody ever does. Just do me.
I like it.
Just do me
Wait,
this year. This year, I'm just trying to do me.
he's doing him.
So I think it's been going pretty good. I've been true to myself. Although there has been a couple times where I was like, that's not me. So, like for example, I'm not a big ice cream guy. Loreheads will enjoy this bit. I used to work at an ice cream shop when I was a kid,
Mm-hmm.
and
Baskin Robbins, baby.
yep, shout out our sponsor for today. I worked there for almost 2 years, and there was a point in my I was skipping school to work because I love getting that fucking money, and I was working full time at like 16. I'd be like, hey guys, does anybody not want to work this shift you have sucks. I'll take it off your hands. So I was working like 10 hours, like 4 days in a row. So I'd like show up, open, eat a brownie sundae because I was like it's the closest thing to like breakfast, and then lunch, eat a kid's scoop of ice cream, and then take a scoop home, and then I don't know, I was just surviving on ice cream. So I pretty much got sick of ice cream, and I have not been an ice cream head for a while. But last week I ordered a pint of ice cream from Baskin Robbins, and so that's not really doing me. So that's like so I'd say like it's going pretty good in the resolution department of just doing me, but there's been a couple slip ups for sure.
Hey, I appreciate the honesty. It's not gonna be perfect, but I say
What's
you doing you.
yours? What's yours, man?
I'm usually hate New Year's resolutions because I just think like, what do I have to do on January 1st to be a better person? But I actually have one this year. It's kind of like Speeg's.
You
My
should try being a
2025
better
goal.
person.
Yeah, that's like I don't know. That's just too much. I'm not about that.
I get it.
Uh,
Not for everybody.
my New Year's resolution for 2025 is to dunk a basketball.
Ooh, I could see you doing that.
Well,
Yeah,
I think that's realistic, but you got to think about who's guarding you.
dunking
Would
it
it be
with no one
me?
guarding me.
Oh, that's child's play. Anybody can do that.
Yeah, but you gotta start somewhere.
You got to have like a guard in mind.
All right, my 2026 resolution is to dunk on Will.
I could see that. I can help with that.
Impossible. Impossible.
All right, meet me on the court. Meet me at the paint.
I'm willing to
Bro,
help train you.
impossible. Street rules?
Street A, yeah.
He's gonna
Call
bring
your
a
own
knife.
fouls.
Street rules? Brother, I'm deflating that basketball.
That's
I'm
gonna get
raising the
easier.
brother, I'm raising the rim 20 feet.
Okay, that would make it pretty hard.
Yeah,
No, you know what? I'm on hater vibes. I'm lowering the rim to 1 foot tall. So then when you dunk, it's like, yeah, dude, nice. 1 inch tall.
that's really evil.
Yeah. Well, the progress part is I haven't really noticed any major jumps or can't think of a good word here. Any major differences so far. But I am touching rim pretty consistently when I jump, which is nice.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
yeah, touching
So
rim.
I probably got about 6 to 8 inches to go on my vertical to get to where I need to be able to dunk. Which I think I can do in a year.
You could probably
I've
just double jump that.
Yeah, I'm trying to just I don't know. I always like mess up and like use my jump before I go off stage. So it's been like
Uh,
hard to break that habit.
I mean, I get
well,
it. 6 to 8 inches is a lot.
Yeah. Dude, honestly, if it was even like 2 or 3 inches, like I'd be like, damn, that's like
a lot.
I mean,
It's a
like can
lot
you
to deal with.
you can barely even measure that.
It's almost too much just for a single like person to
Yeah, I'm dude, telling
it's
me.
fucking rough. Yeah, but you got that though. I believe in you.
So pretty much your New Year's resolution is to find a way to take in 6 to 8 inches.
Some may say.
Yeah.
Oh, also to add on to my resolution, forgot to mention it, but I don't know how much I don't know how possible it is unless I really like really start going in whenever I heal, and obviously it depends on how fast I heal.
You're gonna have to
But
stop beating.
there's only a percentage of like people that can actually bench 225. So that was my year end goal, just to
Was that two
bench
plates?
225, yeah, for reps.
That'd be
What's
fire.
the 555 club thing?
The 555 club?
Yeah, or like the 5 club. It's like 500 pounds split between 3 types of lifts or something.
I'm not too sure.
Lifting.
I've never heard of this.
I've also never heard of this.
Oh, the 1,000 pound. That's what it is.
Five
Oh,
sets of 5 repetitions for 5 exercises.
That
Squat,
add
bench,
up to
bent over
1,000,
row, overhead press, and deadlift.
and they all have to add up to 1,000. Or like each workout is like, I don't know, 250, 252, and then you end up your workout pushing 1,000 pounds lifted.
I feel like
I mean I'm
it's
I'm
not too
surprised
bad.
too many people haven't heard of this. I was one of the founding members.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, back then when we were all yeah, we actually started at the 10,000 club, but we had to lower it because some people weren't getting in. There we go, guys. That's been the hot dog pond, the pondcast with Speeg.
Yeah, thanks so much, Speak, for coming on.
well, thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, I think that was a lot of fun. We'll definitely have you on again at some point.
I do want to add this went a lot better than my dream, because my dream was oh
Yeah.
my god, you guys.
Well,
So
wasn't it a
for
wet dream?
no, it wasn't. So for the AOLs, I had a dream to actually last night about this podcast and me coming on it. I wasn't nervous or anything, but there was so much going on. Like there was a gecko and he lost his tail, and my cat was
But
doing
it
some weird
grows back.
stuff. It does grow back, yeah. And I pretty much just kept getting interrupted by like whatever. And yeah, I just was really like damn, I hope that doesn't happen when I, actually go on the podcast. And it didn't. So it went a lot better than, my dream, thankfully.
Uh, we do have a new segment we've been working on. Surprise gecko segment where we all turn our cams on and we show you this gecko we have.
That's not a real segment. He's just making it up.
Haha, yeah. And my gecko definitely has a tail also.
Are
All
you
right,
guys
yeah.
abusing your geckos?
No comment. All right. Yeah, thanks everyone. We're now on Spotify, so give us a listen there or wherever you consume your media. And yeah, we'll see you next time.
I
Bye, guys.